Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back. It is time for some more Agrarian Skies action here today with Snoresby episode number 15 here, and you're probably thinking, where the hell am I? If you look at the map, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and all of our machines are here. So, where I am is out in what I've called the lag factory. Now, in between last episode and this one, I have had a live stream on this world, and I've gone ahead and moved everything over here, and increased, well, not everything, everything that was producing lag or anything to do with dust creations slash all this good stuff I've moved over here away from the base, and I'll show you where it used to be. So if we head home, everything that used to be over in here producing heaps of lag is now gone, which is good, and the FPS over here is back up to 60 at a constant rate, which is awesome to see. So let me show you guys what happened in between this episode and last. So go back to the lag factory. I've gone ahead and moved all of our cobble generators, and I've also added another 6 of them here, our igneous extruders, because down the track we're going to want a whole heap of cobblestone, and I thought may as well get started working on it now. So yeah, that is all that. So then all of the cobblestone created gets item ducted all the way over to these crucibles. Now I actually added a heap of these as well, so 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. We actually have 16 crucibles going now, which is awesome. And we're getting a whole heap of lava from that, which is powering 6 of these lava generators and 2 magma dynamos, I think. Let me have a look here. Let's fly across. Actually, I'm too big to fly across that way. Let's have a look over here. Yep, 2 dynamos there as well. So any excess lava is also going into this barrel. I need to make another barrel because that one is already full. And any excess cobblestone that doesn't go into these crucibles goes into this tesseract, which links up to our home base, which I'll show you guys in just a bit. Alright, so that's also got a dense mode on that item duct, so nothing. That's the last resort, pretty much. So next, what it does is any excess cobblestone goes into the top of these 2 pulverizers here, and 4 more pulverizers down the front. Now, this is pretty much the same setup I had before. That's generating the dust, the sand, and the gravel. Oh, and my computer is having a bit of an FPS lag right now because Flux is kicking in a change of day. Sorry about that, guys, if it came up in the video. It's good now. So these are all getting powered by the lava things here. It's going ahead and producing all of the gravel, sand, and dust, which is then getting shipped over here where all of the sand is trying to get filtered into these autonomous activators here to make ourselves some soul sand. Like I showed you guys how to set that up. Ooh, let's fly upstairs here. So then sand, gravel, dust, and also the soul sand gets shipped up here into this little area where we're sifting a whole heap of it now. You're probably thinking, isn't this a little bit of overkill with the item ducts? Well, it actually isn't, because the amount of stuff that gets sifted, and as quickly as it does as well, you can even see I've turned one of them off because it was not producing quite enough sand. I think it's slowly filling up now. I think it is. Just got to monitor it. But yeah, the amount of stuff that goes in here, it needs 6 item ducts to export out of it. Otherwise, it gets clogged up. And yeah, so that all gets exported, and it joins the line back here, which has come around all the way. And as a last resort, anything that gets here and doesn't fill into these autonomous activators or gets sifted or anything like that goes back to the tesseract, which links up to back home. Now, I haven't really relocated all of the stuff here to do with the auto packaging and all that. Let's have a quick look back home where that all was. So all of the stuff that was down here, I haven't moved all of this dust yet, and I'm about to get into that just now. I'll do it off camera because you guys have seen it before. But let's have a look where all the items go to when they come back home. So we look in here, we have the tesseract hooked up to our ME input, and it directly imports straight into this interface, which is extremely quick in putting the items into our drives here. And we're filling up relatively quickly, although look at all them empty bays. Look at all of those. So we've got plenty of space. So yeah, that is what I've been working on for now. So what I'm going to do is keep working on these auto packages and how we had it set up down there before. I thought I'd give you guys a quick update from where we were last episode. Let me quickly show. Oh, hey, we've got ocelots. I also got some grass seeds. I should have told you that as well. And look at that, we've got some ocelots spawning. Look at that. Cool. Well, I don't know what we're going to do with them, but we've got some, so awesome. Down underneath, we've done a few changes as well. Yep, that guy's going to go running about the place as well. I've got a deep storage unit for our cobblestone. Look how quickly we're generating cobblestone here. And as I say that, it's stopped. That's fair enough. But yeah, that's all going hooked up to our system through a storage bus. Also refined this system as well. So before I had 4 interfaces on the bottom of all of these. Now actually change it to 1 interface on this single chest. The ice recipe, not the ice, the glass recipe. And so what happens here is I've got this set to round robin mode on this impulse item duct. So anything that gets pulled out of this chest will be equally divvied up between all 4 of these furnaces. So if I go ahead and get myself a little bit of, let's just get some cobble and I'll show you guys what happens here. So I've also got this set to 2 on stack size. So if I still had that on 64, it'd still send 64 at a time. And if I had it set on 1, it'd send 1 at a time. So 2, I feel, is a nice little in-between bit. But you can see it's slowly filtering it all out and equally separating it all so it doesn't all get clogged in the single furnace here. Although that one's got a lot in it for some reason. These ones might just be catching up. But yeah, there you go. So that's another change I've done. I think that's pretty much everything since last episode. So, like I said, I'm going to get going on these auto packages setup. And when we come back, we'll get ready to keep going on today's episode. Alright guys, I think I got this system fully working again. All I need to do is place down this last auto packager to test it out. So it's a little bit complicated, but I think it's going to work. So, the way it works is, I've got it hooked up to the applied energistics system. So, in this storage bus here, it's going to put all of the broken and cracked ores into this chest here, which, funnily enough, we are out of all of them, which is really weird. Let's see if that's actually hooked up to the network properly here. Interesting. I wanted to, well actually, what if I go ahead and take these out now? Broken. If I go ahead and chuck those back in. Oop. So obviously these were already stored in some of the buses, so we need to take them out and put them into the chests like this. Like so. Awesome. And same probably the cracked and pulverized stuff. I'll do this here in a little bit off camera. But what it should be doing is, if we go downstairs, whoops, come on, off the edge, there we go. So it should be putting that stuff into this chest here, where it automatically gets packaged into this chest, which is then filling up, and it exports it down into this autonomous activator. Now I should probably turn this one on here, which here has a precision export bus on it. So it's got a stone hammer as the export. And I've turned it to stack mode, move single items / craft. So if we don't have any stone hammers in the system, I can go ahead and craft one and put it in there. And it's going to keep the first slot full. So let's go ahead and get that going. So that's going to go ahead and work on... Is it? Hopefully it is. First slot, aim level. Hopefully it's pointing the right direction. Why is it not doing anything? First slot only. Oh, it needs to be right, left click. That would be why. So then it'll break it all and hopefully it's exporting the items into here, which are then probably getting sent back into the system and all that is good. But I don't want that to run for too long here because I need to configure some other things. So then once we get all of the pulverized stuff going into this chest, the auto packager will put it into this one and send it through to the tesseract, which is then going to send it through to our oh, why is there slag coming out of that? Onto our high oven here, which it's all going to smelt up, and we're going to get a bit of a backlog here. So I'll have to clear it out first, but that's how it's going to work. And so after time, it should drag itself out, and I don't want that connecting over there now that I realise that. Turn that off. So everything should be back to normal, I think. All that's left to do is... when this is all full, actually no, it's still all working from the looks of that. So everything that gets exported here is going to go straight into our ME network. Awesome. Well, I think that's nearly a job well done, guys. So, let me just go over this again real quick. Everything seems to be working just brilliantly. Let's go upstairs, and we got an ocelot all the way down here somehow. How'd you get down here, big fella? I don't know. Alright, so... let's go ahead and let me go ahead. Wow, I need to learn how to speak. Let me go ahead and get all of these ores and everything sorted out, and so it's working just all fine. Let me monitor it for a little bit, and then we'll get working on either improving our mob spawning system over there or something a little bit different. I don't really know yet. So, let me finish this. I'll be right back. Alright, I think I've got it all working again now, and back in sync and everything here. So, there was a huge backlog from before, but I think I've cleared it mostly now. So that's working good. I actually added a whole heap of these scorched bricks to the high oven here, so we get 3 more slots down the side, and is slowly heating back up. Should be going to plow through all of these before long. I'll keep an eye on that. But what I want to do is, I've heard of this thing from mariculture. It is called the geyser, I think it's called. Hang on, let's have a look in here. Oh, I'm typing in the wrong box. G-I for geyser, or I-E. I before E, except after C. Really remember that rule. Or maybe it's not even, that's not how you spell it, so water. G-E-Y. I need to learn how to spell. Alright, so let's craft one of these up a little bit here. Well, obviously, need to make some panes of glass. Let's do that. Get ourselves an iron construction block, and what about a bucket? Oops. Let's get one of these and get some water and see what this thing does. Now, apparently if you feed this thing water, it jets all the water out and pushes mobs around, so I'm thinking we might design it so that we can use it in our mob farm a little bit more efficiently. Chuck that there. Have we got an aqueous? Well, let's just see what it does over on this thing here. Can I just like... Oh, this is going to be interesting. If I put this down, what can I do with it? I don't want to point it that way. So I'll pick that up and point it in a different direction. Let's point it over here with one of these ocelots. Not to be mean to them, but... Alright, do I need a bucket of water? I might need another bucket of water. If not, we'll pipe some water in somehow. But I want to see how this works. So... Whoa, that's pretty rad. If I stand in it, oh look at that, it pushes me along. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's got an 8 block range, and the dog's barking a little bit next door. Sorry guys if you can hear that. Whoops, I need to get rid of these torches. I want to see where the mobs can spawn. So they can't spawn exactly on that block there, but they can spawn in other places. Alright, so it looks like they don't block the spawn, and, well, obviously they can't spawn there. What if I get rid of this block here? It's hard to get rid, hard to get there. Alright, so obviously they can't spawn in the same block, but man, it's got some pushing power. Alright, I'm liking this idea. So I think what we're going to do is upgrade the mob farm using these things and supply them with water. Wow, that 1 bucket of water has lasted ages. Alright, I think we found ourselves a new mob system / farm tool to use here. So let me think about how I'm going to change the design of the farm over here. Wow, mobs spawn here? Well, I guess now that I've taken all the torches and stuff away, there's going to be a few holes that they can spawn in. But yeah, we're going to work out a new design over here. I might keep it somewhat similar, but I'm going to take the grinders out because obviously they'll be too slow. Oh my gosh. Look at how slow it is at the moment. Because I want to, if we get this done quick enough, I want to start building a second spawner room that we can like manually put stuff in. So let me go ahead and open this thing up so no more mobs spawn. I'll be right back when we're ready to keep working on this, guys. Alright, I've got the top wall opened up here and everything sort of taken out except for the grinders and all that good stuff here. But we're going to change this up so that it's essentially going to be just a big spawning pad with these water geysers that are going to push it all to a single corner where they drop and die. So that's essentially going to be it. So what I'm going to have is 4 spikes sitting just here, and then we're going to have a big spawning platform across the top here like so. I've got these half slabs here because I don't want mobs spawning up on this front half here. We're going to try and keep it looking somewhat similar, but it probably will change in design a little bit. So our first geyser is going to be here on this wall. Now I've got to figure out how I'm going to get liquid to these things. That's the next thing. But then from there we want to have 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Let's make a little hole here. 5, 6, 7, 8. So this will be the back wall then, I guess. Whoops. Let's fly here. Now, where's my building wand? Oh, builder's wand. That would probably be pretty handy right now, I would imagine. I need to get rid of some of these though, because we're going to need to expand the roof a little bit. Awesome. But essentially this is going to be it. So we're going to make some invar spikes here, and we're going to hook this up to the ME network as well, because we're going to get that many drops from this farm, potentially, when it's all done. So yeah, we go. It's going to be pretty rough here. I just wanted to get it functional first, and I'll probably come back another day and get it looking all pretty. Oh, lost a block. That's alright. So, oh, and one more, if I can reach it. Awesome. Got it. Alright, let me go get my builder's wand. Where is that? It'll be in my ME system, I'd imagine. Let's quickly check on this thing to see whether or not it's back up to speed. It's slowly getting there, and you can still see the iron is getting clogged up. You know what I've been doing with that? Chucking it straight off the edge, because we have that much of it. I'm not going to see those 33 blocks missing there. So while it's getting back up to speed, I'm just chucking stuff off the edge willy-nilly. Oops, builder's wand. Let's grab that out. How are we going in terms of like diamonds and stuff? 67, 49 emeralds. Yeah, it's going alright. Not too bad, that's for sure. Alright, let's see what this thing's going to do now. So, we're going to want to do it this direction, I'd imagine. There, like so. Awesome. And I probably want to get rid of these for now. Those are going to let the light through, aren't they? So that's going to have to change. Let's keep these. But if we're going to put geysers here, oh, actually, let's get some fluid ducts first and sit those down before we do anything. Just in case we need to replace the blocks. Oh, that's another question. How am I going to keep it dark with the fluid ducts? Something to keep in mind once we get over there and start laying this thing out. Get it fully working. Alright. Hey, it seems to work with them sitting there like that, so... Oh, the painful slowness of breaking something in midair, that's for sure. Alright. So we're going to have geysers all on here, pointing towards the front. With the hole, the hole's going to be essentially... Well, going to be here. On these 4 little blocks here, so let's lay that out. Like so. I'm going to wreck the aesthetic of this place. It's going to be needing a nice full redesign, but that'll probably be a live stream at some stage. Maybe. We'll see how we go. But essentially, all is going to be here. Like so. And then we're going to probably put half slabs on this surface here so they can't get out while they're landing on the spikes. Something like that anyway. We'll work on it a bit. Let me go ahead and work a little bit more on this, guys. Get this fully decked out and with the full design somewhat going here as we're nearly up night time. And when we come back, this thing will hopefully be nearly fully functional and working a little bit better than before. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, it's all taking shape and we're about to make the spikes now, so I thought I may as well show this one. Oops. Let's craft all these sticks up. Need 2 and 3. So then spikes, like so. I might need to make some more invar here. Have I not taught it how to make invar? Well, what we're going to need is some iron and some nickel, or what's the other name for it? Ferrous, that's it. Actually, I haven't quite got the proportions right here, but that's alright. So let's go smelt this up in the induction smelter here. But what I've got going here, I'll show you guys while we're doing it, is I've got the geyser and everything hooked up here. And we're going to have to figure out a way of keeping it dark. So, something like this. So that it wraps all the way around. Like so. I don't know whether we should wrap it all the way around the back like this. See, that's the thing. I'm trying to just figure out a nice way of when we run out of bricks. So cobblestone it is from now on. But let's go ahead and route it down like so underneath. So obviously we want to cover up these areas here as well. Now we're going to be careful here because mobs might start spawning upstairs. Now wouldn't be a good thing at this stage of the game. Alright. Keep covering this up because light will still flow through these blocks like it would normally. Let's just dig this out for now. You can probably tell right now I just want to get this working rather than concentrate too much on the aesthetic of the design. Let's get that there, and then this can go here, 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 and here. Get the water down. Now, I don't know whether or not I should be hooking this up just yet. Let's just, well, there's already probably water going upstairs. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't have a way in. Yep. Right, as you can see, all the jets are flowing pretty good. You can still see there's light. Wow, look at that. Look how strong that is. We're one block short. That's alright. I'm not too worried about that. That's looking very nice. And if you hit F7 here, see a lot of mobs can already spawn here, especially at nighttime as well, when it's dark. So that's good to see, but we still got to plug up the holes properly and everything. So that is the, wow, that is a weird effect. But yeah, that's essentially got it working. So I'm gonna keep working away on this, guys. That effect that's giving me on screen is really weird. Hopefully it's not hurting your eyes too much, but it looks like one aqueous accumulator is going to be enough to power the whole lot of them. So let me go ahead and get the spikes. We should have enough here now so that we can do that. Hopefully we don't come back to a heap of mobs there spawned, because that would not be a fun time. Spike. Awesome. We're also going to want to get ourselves a vacuum hopper, which hopefully NEI can keep up here. Oh, we don't have any ender pearls, which might be a bit of a problem. Please don't spawn. Oh, we have a spider already in there. Where is he? Oh, that's going to be interesting, seeing if he gets pushed all the way or whether he's going to climb up. That's alright, we'll just leave him in there for now. So it looks like mobs are spawning already, which is probably not good. Let's get another piece of obsidian as well. We're going to have to go to the lag factory to get a lava. That's the one problem here. Everything is over here. All the lava is over here now, which is a bit annoying to get, but oh well. We'll deal with that. Eventually we'll have a solution for that problem. And it's getting dark. Awesome. Exactly what we want. So hopper, that, and probably a chest to get started here. Now I should use drawbridges here too. Oh, sounds like we've already got a zombie. Oh, the grinders are still doing their thing. Well, that's awesome. But if we go ahead and put our spikes down, here, here, and here, zombies will fall, everything will be awesome, and then we'll put our vacuum hopper on. Where do we want it? Have I got any torches on me? No. Should have lit this place up before we started this. Let's just sit this here for now. Set that to output. Alright, I'm going to sleep through the night here real quick. But you can hear the zombies already starting to die over there, which is cool. Let's sleep the night away and have a bit of a look-see. I might have to do a little bit of work here just to make this thing look a little bit nicer off camera, but we'll see how we go. Do we get any of the drops from that? Look at that, drops already. So we can end up hooking this thing up to the Applied Energistics network because we do have cables till about there. So yeah, instead of routing it all like we did the first time. All right, let me clean this all up, guys, and see how long we got left in the episode. I don't think we've got that much longer to go. And I'll come back and we'll finish this all off. Alright guys, so we're about to wrap the episode up here. I've got myself an interface all hooked up to the network now. And it's becoming nighttime. Brilliant. Exactly what I wanted. But I've got filters now set up on here. So what we're going to do is filter out the items we want to keep. Like that. And then all these zombie heads, they're going to be sent home. And then anything else that will end up in this chest here. It's kind of like what's going on here. And then what we'll end up doing is filtering out stuff into a trash can, but I haven't got that set up just yet. So that's what we're going to end up doing here. Let's set this up to output out the side. That should be low. So all of this stuff should slowly be getting pumped out. Hopefully it's going to be quick enough. So it'll end up in this chest here, this interface here, and pumped back to the main base here. So yeah, that's essentially going to be working now. Let's see. You can see on the on the mini map. Is there a way I can zoom it in a little bit here? But you can see these zombies and all that falling down. Are they getting into the trap? That's the next question. Hopefully they're making it down. Oh, that little fella's in there, and creepers there. What about all of the drops? Are they making it there as well, or? I thought this was working. Maybe let's have a look upstairs here. Now the spiders seem to well, actually I've got that all blocked up now, haven't I? The spiders are managing to stay away from it, which is a little frustrating. But yeah, I don't know if we can help that too much. So I think this is going to be a working mob trap. Let me go ahead and let this thing run for a little bit here, guys. But I think this is going to do it for this episode. If there is any improvements, we'll probably work on that a little bit in the start of the next episode. But if not, well, that is going to do it for this, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode today. If you have, make sure you give it a little bit of a like. And comment down below what you thought was good, what you didn't think was good, all that good stuff. So that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking out the episode. I will catch you all in the next one.